Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at a super cool back issue of Wolverine, the Gehenna Stone Affair, part 1 of 6. Anyway, look at that awesome Kevin Nowlan cover. Cannot wait to share it with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. This issue of Wolverine is way cooler than I remember or realized for so many reasons. Okay, so this is from Wolverine's. His first series was the limited series, the 4-issue one with Frank Miller and Chris Claremont. And then, Marvel started realizing that the X-Men spin-off books were very successful and Wolverine was super popular, so he got his own title. It was originally done by Chris Claremont and John Buscema. Chris Claremont stayed on for like 10 issues. So here's issue 11. It's the first issue after Claremont has gone. It's written by Peter David, crazily enough. I don't remember any of that. Now on sale twice a month, cashing in further on the popularity. And you've got this beautiful Kevin Nowlan cover. How amazing is that? No one matches Kevin Nowlan in like just design and originality and I don't know, aesthetic. Like he's such an original, great draftsman, inker, colorist. Love the use of Zipatone here. Love it. Very signature Kevin Nowlan. And IDW has a Kevin Nowlan Marvel Superheroes book coming out. I hope this is part of it. I would love this to be part of it because that looks great. We've got the John Buscema corner art here. Love the Wolverine logo. I feel like it could have possibly been designed by Kevin Nowlan, but don't quote me on that because that doesn't seem 100% right. But anyway, so this is the first issue after Chris Claremont has left the title. We're doing a 6-part series to go over the summer. I believe Marvel did that with a lot of their books, the X-Men being one of them, a lot of their like more popular ones. Like, I guess what comics must have sold better in the summer when kids are on vacation and you have more time to sit around reading comic books. The thing I love about this, and we'll get to the credits page, look at this beautiful art. So cool. Great storytelling. Very traditional because we got John Buscema, but we have Bill Sienkiewicz inking. And that happened last issue too, with the like sabertooth cover. And I kind of forgot about that, even though I covered it. But I didn't know that Sienkiewicz would go on to ink this issue as well. And I'm wondering if he inked the whole arc. I guess we'll find out. But loving this. Okay, this great splash page. I kind of thought the Wolverine series was boring at the time, especially compared to the X-Men. It's like you've got Wolverine not really in costume. You've got his weird, like, eyeshadow thing happening. He's Patch. Like, did he have one hand? Or was that... No. That was Aquaman. Did Patch... Wolverine eventually had one hand for some reason, which is stupid, right? Like, why wouldn't it grow back? Anyway, Peter David, writer, John Buscema, penciler, Bill Sienkiewicz, inker. How cool is that? I love that. Anytime you have Bill Sienkiewicz inking, like, it's going to be good. Ken Bruzenak, letterer. Love Ken Bruzenak's lettering. Mark Chiarello, colorist. That's, like, a windfall right there. Mark Chiarello is, like, an amazingly talented painter, mentor of Adam Hughes, the art director of DC for a long time. I don't know if he still is or not, but I know he was, and just like such a great artist. So that's very cool that he's coloring this issue. Bob Harris, editor, and Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief. Oh, so Shooter has left the building. Are we in the 90s yet? I don't think so. Like, this is 1989, so we're almost there. Interesting. But loving the art already. Like I said, I love the composition on this page. That is so cool. I would love to see this in black and white so bad. Can we get a John Buscema, like Wolverine IDW artist edition? I would just like have like every single comic book art that was ever drawn traditionally as an artist edition if it were up to me. Maybe not everyone. But the art is fun. I love it. Like I said, I wasn't totally in love with this era of Wolverine. Like, I mean, I like Wolverine in costume, basically. Or, if it's Hugh Jackman out of costume would be fine too. But, I mean, not like this sort of, I don't know, he might as well be like Peter Falk. Like I'm watching an episode of Columbo or something like that. Which doesn't suck a lot. But let's give it up for these Mark Chiarello colors. I love this. Like, these are so cool. This is exactly what you kind of need to do when you're coloring, like, art that's been inked by Bill Sienkiewicz, because there's so much beauty and texture in this brush and pen, like, line work. And the amazingly solid, breakdowns, layouts, what have you, of John Buscema. I wonder how John felt about Bill Sienkiewicz inking him. I would imagine you're John Buscema, so you're not, like, hiring Bill Sienkiewicz to ink you behind his back, like, because you kind of have to warn an artist, I guess, because you're getting something very specific with Bill Sienkiewicz. And Bill Sienkiewicz even said that Jim Aparo, when he was inking him on Batman, told him to quit screwing up his faces or something like that, which I thought was kind of funny. Because, I mean, if you're letting Bill Sienkiewicz ink, who knows? He could, like, ingest the ink and, like, vomit it on the page. He's so experimental and, like, all over the place. But it always looks amazingly beautiful. And sometimes it just looks, like, super classic. Like, this is very, like, minimal, almost, like, Tothian in nature. I also feel that way about that panel. Like, just the use of blacks. Like, I know that Bill Sienkiewicz, like, just had such a blast inking different artists. And I feel like John Buscema would be such a great canvas. Like, he just has such great layouts and fundamentals of art. He really did write the book, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. And when I say wrote it, he wrote it the Marvel way. I'm sure Stan described it to him. He wrote it, and then Stan filled in the captions or whatever. Probably, right? That is a really cool panel. It's so funny how, as your artistic tastes and your evolution as an artist, I don't know. I'm sure I always love this, but I just feel like I have new appreciation for sort of, like, mundane things like interiors, although I have always appreciated them. But you just gotta love the time and care it takes to, like, sort of, put in, like, this foreground of this horse statue, and then just, I don't know, this crazy lighting here. It's just so good all over the place. Like, it is really good. I would, it's becoming a lost art, something like this, like Bill Sienkiewicz, like such an amazing artist, just coming in and inking another amazing artist like John Buscema. Like, you're not really seeing that much anymore, especially as people are working, like, digitally and stuff. So I would like to see more of this. So cool. So great. I love this. I hope I have more of these. I want to see more of this art. And I'm hoping that, like, the Bill Sienkiewicz inked the whole thing, which I'm thinking I hope he must have, but I just don't remember. And I don't remember if Kevin Nowlan did all the covers either. Ooh, I want to see this Marvel Universe Update 89. Did I have that? Bird Brain, Archangel, Captain Britain in his new costume, Boom Boom, box, and looking in that horrible GoBots outfit. And Apocalypse, looking kind of creepy. Of course, he's creepy by nature, but you know what I mean. Looking extra pervy and creepy there. So mundane. For anyone who's been to traffic court, this is very triggering panel right there. The Dark Knight Returns. Tell me that isn't, like, wouldn't that be cool if the horse, like you pulled the camera back and it was freaking Batman, just, like, out of the blue. But it's not. Who is it? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's a cool horse. Arguably not as cool as Batman on a horse, but right up there, right? Ooh, Nth Man. Very interesting. Oh man, I hope I have it. I think it's the 9th issue of Nth Man was Dale Keown's first Marvel Comics work, and I know I used to have it. Trust me, he's, like, elevated leaps and bounds, but it's kind of a cool thing. Kind of loving that page. Very interesting. It very much speaks of the era. Anyway, still loving this art. It's so good. And these Mark Chiarello art, like, colors just pop. They pop. So cool. Anyway, cutting edge. Very cool. Love that. Great issue. Oh, you're in bad shape. Sorry. Wolverine number 11. The Gehenna Stone Affair. Part 1 of 6. Peter David, John Buscema, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Kevin Nowlan sporting this beautiful cover. Cannot wait for that artist edition, y'all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.